Welcome back to the channel, everybody. You know who it is. We don't have to go through all that again. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be taking a look at what I carry in the truck. This pretty much stays in here all day, every day. Doesn't come out. I never change it. I pretty much just add to it from time to time. So let's get into it. So it is super bright out here, so sorry if I was super squinty. But yeah, we're gonna just take a look at kind of what I keep in the truck at all times. Goes with me everywhere. It's almost like a worst case scenario carry. You know, it's just one of those things that if I ever needed it, I'd be happy I had it. Better to, you know, have it and not need it than need it and not have it, right? So obviously speakers on the left, and the ammo crate's on the right, and the ammo crate is what holds my storage for all the things I carry from, you know, day-to-day stuff. Ammo crate's cool. They're a great company. This crate is awesome. It has a couple little gaskets on there. If you are wondering, this is not wet. I think this might have had a leak in it before, the old Hummer H2 back before I became the owner. So I don't know, maybe it's not wet. It scared me a couple times. So here's the ammo crate that we're going to be going through real fast. I also carry 75 feet of rope just in case. This is poly rope. Picked this up at Harbor Freight. I can't remember how much I paid for it. It wasn't much. And then the other thing that I do carry a lot, and this is because I'm normally really bad at this. So here you go. I carry extra gas caps, and it's because the Hummer gas cap does not have a tether, and yeah, it happens all the time. I'll put it on one of the wheels or you know, on the back bumper, and then I'll drive off, forget it's there, and I'm down a gas cap. It's happened to me many times, and I usually don't notice it until days before or days after. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this guy. Like I said, these things are just freaking amazing. I love them. All right, so the things that I carry in my truck, and I guess I should have kind of just showed these off too. These are off on the other cubby on the other side. I keep just a couple extra funnels. Never know. She's an old girl. She's got some miles on her, so I'd rather just, you know, have them if I need them. Right now she's kind of drinking a lot of coolant, so that's a lot of fun. But the first thing, I always keep it on top. I got a tire plug kit. This is a brand new one. You can pretty much pick these up anywhere. They're extremely cheap, and it's great to have them in a you know, just in case scenario. So aside from that, I'm wondering how I should do this. So maybe I will move this off to the side, and we'll just put things as we go through them right here on the side. Next thing, I just carry a couple of super thick gloves. These are Thermalock. These things are absolutely amazing. These things are great to have. I don't need them that much in Florida. You know, when I was living in Missouri, these were excellent because they're super warm. But now I just keep them as like a, you know, just in case scenario, just in case. Next thing, of course, you know, I got to have a flashlight in here. This is just a very basic Energizer flashlight. Nothing super special about it at all. It takes a couple AA's. This is kind of my beat 'em up flashlight. The back of it screws down. It's waterproof. It's got literally 2 brightnesses. So when you click it once, click it again, you have your flash strobe. So that's just like a basic like work flashlight. If I'm in the truck, you better believe I probably have one on me. So typically I don't really need that flashlight. It's just a backup. Next, just a unopened first aid kit from McKesson. Hopefully not expired. 8/31/2024. Okay. Yeah. So you know, this, if you don't carry anything at all, carry some kind of first aid. Just you know, you never know. I'd rather have that over pretty much everything else you're going to find in here. Next thing I have in here is a biohazard spill kit. This just has a couple little things in it. You can kind of read here what's in this kit. These are super awesome and they're only like 23 bucks. So, you know, this is another one of those things where I'll probably never need this, but I've got it. I'm ready for the zombie apocalypse. Second thing, so this literally is just a backup. Just plugs in. I've never actually had to use this. I think this was also Harbor Freight, Pittsburgh. Just a little tiny tire inflator. This is like if you really just need to limp home. I've got one of these. Cool thing about the Hummer is the Hummer actually has, I'm going to turn this camera and it's going to be awful. The Hummer has a built-in compressor for, you know, if I ever need that. So really just a backup. With this built-in compressor, you really have to have the hose and all that. And I keep that in my garage. I don't really carry it with me. So I also keep a nice poncho in here. I've had this thing literally forever. Ducks Unlimited, there we go. But inside here, you got a nice poncho. This is an extra large. I typically wear a large in everything, but for a poncho, I wanted something a little bit bigger just so it draped over me. I'd rather have my ponchos kind of big. So love having this thing, just a backup. I usually have an umbrella. I think there's an umbrella in my driver's side door. But that's just if I ever needed it, or if I have passengers, you know, I can just toss that bad boy on. So we got another little bit of emergency kit here. So this thing's pretty cool. I can't remember, the N95. So I already took out the N95 mask. I can't remember, I think I needed it for work and I was out of masks, so I had to steal it out of this, which is okay. I actually carry a mask in my EDC bag, so not necessary. And sorry if you can hear the guy that's weed eating. He just pulled up in front of my house and he's weed eating the side of the road. So it must be a city worker. But here you go, small first aid kit. We've got earplugs galore, and we've got another pair of gloves. We got safety glasses. This kind of gives you a breakdown of everything that's in this kit. There you go. In each one of the, so here's your earplugs. There we go. And there's latex gloves in there too. I didn't even realize that, but there's our gloves. Got a pair of latex, and then we got a pair of leather gloves. So kind of like another emergency scenario kit, I guess. So the next couple things are going to be literally things that I think most people are going to have, especially if you're in a truck. But next, of course, don't go anywhere without your jumper cables. This should be self-explanatory. Get you a nice set of jumper cables. Buy once, cry once. Especially, you know, with the big Hummer, I used to have a smaller pair of jumper cables, and battery did die on me one time, and small pair of jumper cables did not cut it. So had to upgrade. So I've got some big boys right there. We'll just toss this on the side. This is all going to get jumbled up and messed up. Next, just a couple ratchet straps. Like always, you're in a truck, get some ratchet straps. You never know. I think I haven't even had to use these yet. These are still pretty much brand new. Just outside the package, another Harbor Freight special. I buy a lot of stuff from Harbor Freight if I'm just going to store it. Harbor Freight's where it's at. Extra strap for the toe straps. And then we've got another toe strap. This one is a little bit bigger, a little bit more heavy duty. I can't even remember the last time I used this. It's been a while. I think the last time this was used was, you know what? Before I even speak, I don't remember at all. There you go. If you want to see the brand of this thing is super heavy duty. I like having that a lot, just because. I've got another set here, toe straps. There we go. We've got your good old yellow toe straps with the hooks. This is, I think, whenever you say toe straps, I think this is kind of what people envision, are these guys right here. Sorry, I'm standing like off to the side of the camera. I debated on doing this whole video like in front of the camera, but it would have been kind of weird because I'm trying to show off the products, not myself. And there's not a ton of space back here, and I knew there's a lot in that bag. So I just wanted to do it off to the side of the camera. Last thing in the box, we have, I don't even remember, EPDM straps, adjustable straps. These are things I used to use all the time before I started using like ratchet straps. I used to use these for all kinds of little things. And I mean, you see this pack is brand new. It's never been opened. But I'm one of those that I'd rather have extra straps because you never know if you're gonna need them, but somebody else might need them. And that's kind of why I keep them, is not just for me, but for, you know, if anybody else needed a toe strap or a ratchet strap or anything like that. And then of course, we've got a good old 4-way right here. This is literally been in pretty much every vehicle that I've had since I started driving. I might have swapped it out one time and bought a new one, but I think that's been the same one for like the longest time. And then last thing, we'll go off to the left. You can see there, kind of hooked up behind the funnels, that is my jack. That's pretty much it. That's about all I keep back here. That is the entire truck carry. That's all the good stuff that I keep kind of as like an everyday carry inside the truck. The other stuff kind of gets swapped out from time to time. And usually, you know me, I usually have a bunch of stuff on me. So I don't really need to swap everything out an awful lot, but that's it. That's I haven't done this yet and I've been wanting to, and it's kind of a nice day out. It's super, super bright and it's hot. It's 86 degrees, 87 degrees. So a little hot, little hot, Florida hot, humid. But all right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Just a short video of what's in the truck. I realized I've done pocket dumps, bag dumps, stuff like that, but we haven't done the truck. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, consider subscribing. I really, really appreciate you guys. Thanks again, everybody. See you on the next one.